And until I heard the song, it came to me. And I know where I want to start. And I want to start back in the hospital. My father came in and said a lot of things to me. One of which he heard, a man is defeated when he loses. He's defeated when he gives up. But he also said that I will do my part, God will do his part, and it's up to you to do your part.
All right.
And if I didn't do my part, I wouldn't be sitting here today. And my father, he's a tough guy. Till this day, he's still tough on me. But I had that great balance because my mother was there as well. My mother gave me that love that I needed when my father was being a rock for the family, and he couldn't show it. But another thing that happened to me in the hospital was my faith had disappeared. It was non-existent. When someone mentioned God to me, I didn't want to hear it. When someone said the only way out of this is to pray, I didn't want to hear it. And it wasn't until some years later, approximately 8 years, when randomly Footprints in the Sand came to me. And Footprints in the Sand was a poem that we had in the house, and I believe it's still hanging in the house. And I always saw it, but I just blew past it. Just on my days, blew past it. So for that to come to me, it was surreal in a sense because I never read it, but I knew every word to it. I knew every word to it. And I'll paraphrase it briefly, is there's two sets of footprints in the sand when things are going good. But when things are going bad, there's only one. And the reason my faith was gone was because when I saw the one set of footprints, I thought God had left me. And I didn't realize it, that he was actually carrying me. And once I realized that, my faith began to come back. And I was able to take the steps on my own. And I was able to begin walking in my purpose. I knew what I was going through, physically, mentally, but I didn't know why I was going through it. And I used to always question God, why me? Why me? I had everything going for me. Why me? And once I found my purpose, I realized the question should have been, why not me? Why not me? And I like to always say I was built for this. I was built for this. And everything that I went through has led me to this moment. It gave me the story. It gave me the strength, the patience. Everything I needed, it gave me. So a lot of people may see my paralysis as something devastating, but it's actually a blessing. It's a blessing because I'm able to do the work that I'm doing. I'm able to go to work every day and work with kids who I know may not have the resources or the opportunities that they currently have if it wasn't for my injury. If it wasn't for my injury. So I would like to thank my parents because the center that Brian spoke about is a free center that I opened up, and I wouldn't have been able to do that without my parents. It's a family-run center, and I'm providing the kids that I work with that village. I grew up with a village. I knew if I did something in school, I would get in trouble. My mother would beat me on the way home, and then I had to look forward to my father beating me once I got it. So I learned at a younger age, get my act together. And we're bringing that village to the kids that I'm working with. So I would just like to thank everyone in here today, Mr. O'Ring. I know you sound the youngest to receive it. And I've only been doing this for 4 years, but again, God has prepared me for this moment for the past 28 years. And I would like to end on, a man isn't defeated when he loses. He's defeated when he gives up. Thank you.